Hi everybody, this is Anthony from Sunny Creates. Welcome to my YouTube channel. So I just want to say that I'm experimenting with lighting, so I will record the video and then look at it to see how the lighting is. Yeah, and that's basically it. So today I am going to do one of Roxy's weekly challenges, and I am so behind on Roxy's weekly challenges and Malena's from Scrapbusters, so I'm gonna try and do some videos for those two challenges during the next few days. Right, so what is this? This is a Roxy's weekly challenge. It is number 35, and I think it's called Journal Spots with Inserts. Okay, so all it is that it is well, I used an A4 page over here, and then I used some, well, dyed papers. So this is obviously a doily that I dyed with, I think, food coloring, if I'm not mistaken. I think it was that. And then I can use it to be able to journal in. Roxy did hers a little bit differently in the sense that she used, I think, digipapers here, and then she also decorated these as well, keeping it really simple with me in the sense that I'm not decorating inside, I'm only decorating the outsides. Okay, and I am using this paper, and the one I'm going to use just now is from my digital kit, which is called, I think, Blue and Cream Ephemera or something like that. But you would see a video where I launched that kit, so you'll know what I'm talking about. And so that's what it's about. Okay, and if you look at it, you need some digitals. You don't have to have it two-sided. The main one, you don't have to have it two-sided. You're just going to waste it. You need something else where you can make an insert or an accordion with. Okay, if you want, you can decorate, not necessarily, and like, you know, bits and pieces of like ephemera or embellishments or whatever to be able to decorate it. Obviously glue, you'll need glue, and maybe a paper trimmer. I'm going to use a paper trimmer, and I'm also going to use, I think, a pencil and a ruler. I think so. Okay, so let's go for it. Yeah, and then I put some tabs over here just so that I'm able to open it much easier. And I'm loving this. I'm loving it. Okay, so this is, you know, when you design and then you don't quite like it. Okay, so this is one of the pages I designed in my blue ephemera, and I didn't quite like it. So yeah, so but I printed it out. Okay, and then I'm going to now use this, right, because it's already printed out. So all you got to do is you got to take your A4 paper or your letter size paper, and all you got to do is you got to fold it in half. The only thing you need to worry about here, to be very honest with you, is what size journal you are using and whether it's going to fit into it. So you will see that I am going to trim some of this off because this is an A4 and I don't need it as A4. Okay, so just fold it in half and then fold it in half again. Sorry, I'm looking at the time because my son has a Zoom meeting with someone from Canada today, so just want to be mindful of the time. And then all I did was I used the my bone folder to be able to you know, make it nice and crisp. Okay, so then I'm going to take my paper trimmer and I'm going to trim off some of it because otherwise it's just not going to fit into my journal. So you decide how much you want to trim off. So when I'm trimming it off, I'm going to look on the inside here like that, because then it'll give me a good idea how much I can trim and where I can trim it as well. So unfortunately I'm going to lose some of that, but it is what it is. So I'm going to take out some on that side, and I think that is going to be sufficient. just measuring it up with this one here. Yeah, it's almost the same size. Okay, so let's see how many we can get through, and let's continue. Yeah, so you need some ink. Obviously, if you're an inker, you need some ink. And let's just give me a second. Sorry about that. And then you need some glue or whatever you're going to be using to glue your pieces together. Just getting a very dirty glue page over here. Yeah, so I'm going to use some glue stick, and this glue stick is not wonderful, unfortunately. And Prit, the name, the brand name Prit. Wow, it's so expensive here in South Africa. Really, really expensive. So I'm going to use some of that, and then, oh dear, where did I put my, I think I left it on the other table. Just give me a second. I saw it on the other table and I still left it over there. I'm just going to use some normal wet glue as well, just to be able to make sure that I get those edges. Okay, so I am only gluing one side of it like that, and hopefully it's going to hold. Okay, so that's the first thing you're going to do, and yeah, and then this is how it's going to look. Okay, so I suppose if you're going to use it on the other side, you're going to have it look like that, kind of a thing. Okay, and then you're going to attach your inserts on this side. I'm going to attach it on this side. So maybe we'll do one where we attach it on that side. So at this point in time, if you are going to ink, you can ink. But I think I'm not going to ink now. I'll only ink when I have to ink. Okay, and then I'm going to take this here, so it's kind of the same. Here too, I'm going to cut it down, but I am going to fold it. If you look at it, it's in 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so you can fold it however you want to be able to get your concertina or your accordion look, right? So it doesn't really matter. So maybe let's try that, but I don't think it's gonna work. Just want to see how well it fits into that page over here. Okay, it fits, but it's a really tight squeeze if you look at it. So I think what I'm going to do firstly is I'm going to cut down some. I'm going to cut it down a bit. Okay, here. All right. Or I can try and do that by measuring in here like that. Okay, and just doing that. Now I think it will be better for me to cut some down. I think it'll help better if I cut some down. So I'm going to go in and I'm going to cut some down here because it's just going to match that then. So I need at least a little bit cut down because this is also A4. Okay, so let's cut about so much down. Maybe that's about 1 inch or so. Yeah, probably 1 inch. Okay, and let's just put it to one side, and hopefully it's going to work better. So you can fold, as I mentioned, however you want to. Doesn't really matter. I'm just going to do that, and then I'm going to do that again quickly just to measure how it's going to look in the page. Okay, that's better. That's kind of better there, like that. Okay, so now obviously I'm going to have to bring it in like that. So let's get our center folds. It will help. Oh, my son, it's just being naughty now. And then let's do that like that. Bring it to the center. And it's so hot over here, so hot, like that. And then maybe like that. making sure that we don't increase as we fold. Okay, like that. Now when I increased that when I folded, and making sure also that we've got nice lines here, that they all meet up. Okay, and this is coffee dyed paper, so it is a bit difficult here. Just give me a second, please. Oh gosh, my son, he just wants so much of attention because he's been sitting in here. Okay, so that's that, and then we're going to fold this one like that as well. So let's see how the concertina is. Yes, you can fold it like that. Love the sound of the paper, the crinkly sound. I'm just going to make sure my lines are right, and then I can put it in here like this. Okay, I can put it in here like this. But the only problem now, if you put it in here like this, is that you have very little room for your you know, for your tab. Your tab is almost inside your you know, very little place there, so we're going to have to work with that as well. So this one here, I need to take it more back actually. This piece here, I need to take it more back. Okay, something like that, just to line it up with the other folds. Sorry. Yeah, that's more like it. Okay, so that's it there. And then I also need to cut it down because it's way too long. Way too long. Can you see that? Okay, so let's cut that down as well. Okay. Here. Like this. So I'm just going to put it in here and I'm just going to cut down. Oh, what is that? 3/4 of an inch or so. Okay, and basically it. And then what I'm going to do now is that I'm going to glue it in here like that. Okay, so you can glue it like on 3 sides, so you can have a pocket in here, you know, like in here. But I'm not going to do that, otherwise it's going to get a bit bulky. So I'm going to take my glue and I'm just going to glue the back. Okay, like that. And I think this should be fine, but let's, you know, what I'll do so that you can see is that I think I'll just ink this edge over here quickly here, so that I and you can see where I need to glue it on. Okay, and then let's glue this here like that. Okay, so and glue it away a little away from that fold so that you don't you know, the fold doesn't pucker there. And then just neatening the edges here. Seemed that this one was a bit shorter than the other. Shucks, that wasn't nice. All right, that's better. Okay, so that's it there. Right, so the next thing you're going to do now is you are going to do some decorations, and I pulled out some stuff. I don't know, I can't remember. I just pulled out some stuff to decorate, but I have no idea. I can't remember what I said was going where. But yeah, it's cool like that. So I want to put this tab, you know, I want to put something to be able to pull that out. So I can go small like that, okay, or I can go bigger like that. Okay, so it can be both, but let's see what we got on this side here. What about if we put this here, this beautiful butterfly, kind of matches that butterfly a little bit there, and let's just say maybe something like that, there, like that. I don't know. Okay, and let's say if we have that tab over there. Okay, and then on this side, maybe we'll have some music paper to match. This over there. So weird. That may be there. Maybe this here. No, this here. I don't know. Maybe this here, like that or something. Yeah. Okay, cool. So let us do that. Now with this tab, what we're going to do is we make sure that this edge doesn't stick out of the paper. Okay, so we're going to be able to glue it pretty much all, at least 3/4 down. And yeah, let's do that. Yeah, so I hope you're all well and that you are having an amazing week. It is 10 to 4 here on a Friday afternoon, and we have a long weekend. It is Heritage Day on Sunday, and then we get the Monday off. Heritage Day, and normally Heritage Day means braais. Braais is like barbecues. Okay, so if you're wondering what a braai is, it's a South African term for a barbecue kind of a thing. We say braai vleis and boerewors, you know. Braai vleis means bride meat. Okay, so we normally a day where you can have your braais, and it's perfect because remember we came out of winter, we are now in spring, so everybody misses having their braais and stuff like that. So we have cold enough weather in winter, not terribly cold, but cold enough that, you know, you'll feel uncomfortable if you're sitting outside having a fire or a barbecue kind of a thing. Okay, like that. And then let's get this butterfly. Yeah, so we've already had our braai for the season, because we just waited until it was warm enough. And I think 2 weekends ago or something, we had our braai. Yeah. So that's that there. Cool, I like that. And then over here, I'm just gonna add that maybe this, since it's out over here, like that, and that there. Yeah, maybe. And the timer is going to go just now. My son is doing a practice exam, so his timer is going to go just now. The one went down. He finally decided he had enough of us. He's going to watch TV in the TV room, because obviously the TV can't be too loud over here. The other one is doing a practice exam by me. You know, not like an online exam or whatever. He's just doing something with me. Oh, if you see that, I pasted the flower the incorrect way. Okie dokie, so that one's done now. I like it. I like it a lot. And if you like this paper, it's in my Etsy store and my Ko-fi store. So I'm going to ink that offline, off camera, and then I'll show it to you when I'm done in the still shot. But that's basically what I got over here. Did I glue? Right, I was wondering why it was not enough folds. Oh, I did. Oh no, it's right. That got the 4 parts. This got the 3 parts. Okay, cool. it's right. Don't know why I thought it was wrong. Okay, so cool, that's done there. Right, so the next one now, let's try another one. Let's go with a collage. Okay, and I think, if I'm not mistaken, this is a freebie on my Ko-fi. Okay, so you can get this off my Ko-fi, and this is also a freebie on my Ko-fi. Okay, two different months, so you can also get this. So let's do this again. Here, like this, and like that. Let's do it this way. It doesn't make much of a difference, but yeah. So sorry, that's right. Okay, so that's right. It's just when it folds over that's the problem. So let's make sure that it's all fine. Okay, and I suppose you can definitely mass make these too if you wanted to, right? So that's done there, and then you open it up and you put your glue and it but if let's I guess it wouldn't have mattered if we had a long time to dry this, but since we don't have a long time to dry it, let's cut it up before we actually, so just enough so that, you know, it's not fitting out of your journal. Now I know my journal sizes, so I think that would be sufficient. Right, so glue again. Oh, that blue butterfly looks so pretty. There. This one is hard. Sure. Just trying to clean it out. Like this. It's hard on the hands, I must admit. Sorry if I'm stretching. And I hope that's lighting. It looks very dark here, so I'm hoping the lighting is working. I did look in the camera. It looked okay. I mean, in the phone it did look okay, but I'm just hoping that it is right, because I notice sometimes you can't really see the stuff that I'm working on. It looks whitish, so let's hope that this works. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to leave that, and then we're going to take this one here. There's another one. My coffee died. So just gonna try a different outlay and see whether it works. Like that. Okay, so I wanted this one to open this way. Okay, so I'm gonna glue this side over here. Oh, sorry, no, I'm gonna glue the inside over here. My mistake here, right? That's gonna be my inside. Okay, and then I guess it doesn't matter. Let's say this now is like that. Just trying to see if I can get a different permutation here in terms of folding the papers. And then using the guide over here that I have, this line here, I'm doing that here like that. Okay, like that. there, and then I'm going to use that one on that side, but there, so to make sure it doesn't go out of the you know, the actual main page, like that. Okay, and let's see how straight that is, because that looks pretty crooked to me, like that. Okay, so it's going to go out. Let's bring it in a little bit. Like that. There and there. And then there as well. Let's see. Okay, let's just see how that looks. We are putting it on this side. Okay, so if I look at it, or I can turn it, flip it over like that. Okay, I can glue that part down, open that way, and then that's glued down, open that way. So I kind of have a little bit more room to work with. Okay, cool. Just want to understand it here. So I want to open it that way, so that was needs to be there if I look at it, because I want to open it that way. Okay, open that way, and then like that. Okay, so cool, that works as well. So you can see I didn't really fold this all in half. I actually folded them in different lengths here, just so that I can get a different effect, I suppose. Yeah. Okay, so I'm just going to straighten this up here because it looks a tad bit crooked. But then also coffee dyed paper is that way, where it's not straight. It gets warped when you coffee dye. Just looking at it. Yes, that's better. That's a better fold there. Okay, so I'm just going to just do that, like that. Oopsie, sorry. That's gonna be in there like this. Okay, fantastic. Let's just cut it down to size. Ooh, moving everything around me. There we go. Just cutting out a bit here. Once again, about 3/4 of an inch. And putting it in. So I'm gonna put that in like that. Okay, that's the phone. Okay. One minute? Oh, okay. Yeah. Sorry, my son just says he's done with his paper. He wants to take a break. He's been at it for 2.5 hours, so can have a little bit of a break. Okay, so that's that one there. And what did we want to put here? Also took some things out to play with here. Just didn't want to delay the process because I gotta do some other stuff. So I think I want that on that side because it kind of goes a little with this, and it kind of goes a little bit, you know, like with these ones as well. So I want that there, but this is backed onto cardboard. I mean, not cardboard. It's backed onto shopping bags, brown shopping bags. So there we go. We are going to put that there like that. And I'm not too fussy if it's not in the middle. I don't mind it being in this, like, you know, a little bit up or down. Really, I'm not. And it's not because I'm gluing it that way that I feel that way. It's just that I'm fine with it. So which one? So this side is actually going to be the front, because this is going to be on this side of the page. The other one is going to be on the left hand side. So I need to decorate here. When I put this down, it could actually be an insert, or it could be that I make it such that I glue 3 sides and make it as a pocket. So for now, I'm going to decorate only one side, and then I'm going to leave it. So this is quite a busy page already, as you can see. So let's see what we got here. Or was I going to even decorate this page? Was I going to decorate it? Yeah, because here is also busy. Should I even decorate it? Let's see. I did take out some stuff. No, I just think not. I think not. I think it's just way too busy. What about this over here? That would work. Let's see it here. No, it's not going to work there. So I think, I don't know if I'm even going to put this page here. There. Would that work here? Yeah, I think I'm going to do that rather. I think I'm going to do that. It is already quite a busy page. And I changed up the orientation too. Alright, so that's going there. This is going here. And I think maybe we'll do one more, because I want to show you the pages, because you can definitely go and grab it off the Ko-fi store. Okay, but yeah. Okay, I'll leave the links below, so you can grab it off the Ko-fi store. It'll be on my link tree, and you can make your own as well. Just making sure that it's away from the edge. Ta-da! Done. That's it. Okay, as I mentioned, I'll ink later. And then the last one that we have to do is this one here, also off my Ko-fi store. I feel like I'm saying that over and over again. Okay. So I've done 2 in that direction. I just want to see here what I'm doing here. Okay, just going to do that. Oopsie, come on. Like that. And then like that. Okay, see? See how off it's on this side? I figured it was going to be a little off. Like that. And then I think I'm going to do it this way. I like the fact that I can decorate this here. Okay, whereas if I did it this way, doesn't need decorating. Looks pretty on its own. If I do it this way, I can decorate still. Okay, so I'm going to do it that way. I'm going to open it up again. Oh no, before I glue it, let's cut it, because we don't have time for the glue to things. Oh, decisions. Okay, I'm gonna have to cut here. Don't want to lose any of my paints. Well, whatever you want to call them. Are they paint swatches or what? Okay, down there like that. And then, sorry, I still have the occasional bout of sneezing or coughing. That one there. And that side like that. Okay. And then we open it out. and we decorate. Well, we glue it, we don't decorate it right now. Let's not jump ahead of ourselves. Yes, so we do that. You know, ladies, I find that this light is so dull. I just pray and hope that it's working, because I'd hate to have to figure out later on that this whole video was in vain. Right, so we're doing that. And then we are going to now take this here. That's my son again. Oh, he's coming up because he knows he has a Zoom session. But he... Yeah? You're coming for your session? Okay, sit there and wait. Okay, it's too wide. Just give me a second. All right. Let's just do that. Still too much. Okay. So today I'm just not getting it right, eh? Okay, so let's do that. So I'm just using different ways of folding. Like that. The other one I took out some. Maybe on this one, after I fold it, I'll take out some as well, depending on how it's folded. Okay. So like for example, you can fold it like that, or you can fold it where, which I like better, where you get a contrast and then you bring some in. So I just want to show you, which is the same as we folded the second one. So the first one we took some out, and the second one we folded it with a contrast, which then I also is a good way of doing it, because you're not wasting paper. Like that. And then, so for example, like that. Okay, so you've got your contrast, the different colors. Okay, so it all depends on how you want to do it. Really, it's your journal, or the journal is being sold, and it's your creation, in the sense that people are buying your creation, so they respect your decisions when you created the journal, and they like it. That's why they're buying it, right? It appeals to them. It's like when you go into a shop and there's a whole lot of pairs of shoes. You don't want one creation, one thing, one pair of sandals or shoes or whatever that someone created appeals to you. But they had a target market in mind, but they didn't have you specifically in mind. Oh, let's not talk marketing here. I mean, I'm definitely not an expert in marketing. I should just keep quiet. You can also have it that way, where we pull here, but then you're not going to have a tab there, so let's do that way. Ta-da! I'm so sad that I'm blocking that. I like that part very, very, very much. Like that. Now, I wanted to let you know, just show you something quickly. This one I didn't glue it. I mean, I didn't ink it. Just running with it. Okay, and I ran with it well enough because it worked. Okay, so that's done there. And then what do we have as a tab here? You don't have to put a tab. I just want to put a tab. Oh, so yes, this one here, I wanted this. I found this was part of my blue and yellow bonanza, yellow and blue, or blue and yellow bonanza kit or something like that. So I thought I'd like to use it. Oh, this glue got stuck. Sure, okay. That's fine. So this one's going to go here, like this. Like that. Oh, I like that. We like it. I like it. Okay, so here I wanted to decorate. I think I wanted to keep it like that, if I'm not mistaken. Or was it like that? Here? Oh no, because this goes in this direction. I'm looking at the sunflower now, like that. And then I think I wanted that there. And then I think, yes, I think I just wanted a number on the inside. Okay, so I'm gonna add some glue here because the thing is quite thin. It's going to show through if I add it onto the material. So I'm just gonna do that like that. Looking for the right and the wrong side. There seems to be a sheen. Fantastic. I'm also going to use some fabric glue here. Yeah, so that's basically our project for today. These are excellent to keep in your, like your stash, and they make perfect journal spots, and they provide quite a bit of writing space. So I like it a lot because of the amount of writing space that they actually provide. In fact, I have one similar to this that I'm actually doing my Bible journaling on, and I was shocked at how much of writing space it actually provided me with. There's one there. Okay, and here I think I just wanted to add a number here. Okay, so that's it, ladies. That's the project for today. It's Roxy's weekly challenge. I think it was number 35 if I'm not mistaken, and it was all about journal spots with accordion inserts. Journal spots with accordion inserts. Oh, journal spots with accordion inserts. I think that's what it was called. And what I'm going to do now is I am just going to glue them. Ink them up, and then I will show you some still photos of them. But I hope that you enjoyed that, and I hope that you're going to really try that. I sincerely apologize for the breaking, like here and there I had to stop the videos, but my son is with me, and you all know about my son. I just cannot not stop a video. If he's around, I have to deal with him first, and I'm sure you understand. But still, nevertheless, I do know it is not nice, and I apologize for that. So do take care, and lots of love from me. And if give this a try, and I'm sure you're going to enjoy it. And also, if you haven't as yet subscribed to my YouTube channel, I would so love for you to do so. I'd also love for you to put a comment in the description of the in the video, because it does help me to get noticed, and also a thumbs up as well, because that also helps me to get noticed. Now, what I wanted to tell you before I run away quickly is you can see that they are kind of they don't lie flat. Obviously they don't lie flat because of the paper that we have inside. So what I will do is that when I'm inserting it into a journal, okay, I will put a paper clip on it, and I'll clip it onto the page, okay. Or the other thing I will do is that I will tie, like if I'm gonna make it a three-sided one, I will put some string here, then I will put some tape over here, then I will glue it on so that I can tie the string. Okay, to be able to do that. Okay, so this one is opening on this side. Okay, and that's opening also on that side. There we go. And this one's opening on this side here, and then this one is opening on this side here, like that. Okay, and yeah, you can write on both sides. So that's basically it. Do take care. Lots of love from me, Santhony at Sunny Creates. Hope you have a blessed weekend ahead. And for those in South Africa that are celebrating the Heritage Day, I hope you have a blessed Heritage Day with your family. Do take care and be safe. Bye bye everybody. See you soon.